Today, I want to talk to you about scams and scammers that come in the reselling world, that come in the buying world, that come in the selling world. It's really crazy the type of things that go on online. And if you're not prepared for it, you might get duped. Is that the word? You might get, taken advantage of. So let's just get started and talk about what you can look out for when you're looking for a scam, because you may not even realize it's being done. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Marion, and I am a reseller, mostly on Poshmark. This is Earl. And I also do sell on some other platforms, but not a lot. I make my most sales on Poshmark, but we will talk about that in other videos. So this is the November Knowledge Nuggets, which is now the Resellers Knowledge Nuggets. And I think we're on day 6. I think it's November 6th. If we are, happy birthday, Uncle Dom. So here we go. What do we want to talk about first? Let's talk about the first time I ever got onto eBay and put something on that was more than, I don't remember, like $50 as a seller. Someone immediately, and this happened more than once, someone immediately someone immediately messaged me and said, let's take this offline. They didn't say it that way. Basically, it's don't take anything offline. Okay, can you text me and send me more pictures because I can't really see them that well. And here's my phone number. No, you don't do that ever. Do not give them your phone number. They're scammers. They are scammers 99.9% of the time when they do that. Now, they also do this on Poshmark. So sometimes if you put something in over $100 on Poshmark, or every once in a while by mistake, I'll put my SKU in after the amount because it's just a few levels down, and it comes out to, instead of being $30, it's 30218. Oh, I immediately get a text asking if we want to take it offline. So that is the thing to look out for when you put a higher priced item on, I'm going to say, any of the sites. I don't think it happened to me on any of the sites, but just look out for it. So if someone's asking you to go offline or to text you or even email you, don't do it. Say, I do not take my sales off of this platform. It is not allowed, however you want to word it. That is illegal, whatever. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I've experienced, and I've talked about this on videos last year or whenever, is getting scammed when you send an item. I had a few different things happen. The first thing I had happen was I sent these gorgeous pair of boots, and they were in mint condition. I check everything. Especially after the first year or so, you learn that you may miss some things, and you'll still miss some things. I mean, I'm how many years in and I'm still missing things. I'm at least 4 years in. It's going on 5. I can't believe it. Or it's going on the 4 now. Nope, it's going on 5. And so I am all that time in, and you still miss things when you go to the thrift stores or get things. Sometimes you miss but you go through it a few times to take a picture and do this and do that. Sometimes you still miss one thing. So I'm not saying it can't happen, but when you send a pair of boots, that was a long story to get to the short one. When you send a pair of boots that are in perfect condition, and they are a luxury item boot, and then someone opens a case because they're ripped and sends a picture, and it's not your boot, you fight for it. If someone scams you, you fight that person. Not fight. You dispute that person until you get your platform to not pay them and to pay you for your item that was shipped in perfect condition. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes 2 to 3 times of them denying you. But that's okay. Poshmark's usually pretty good with that stuff. Very good with that stuff. I shouldn't say pretty good. However, they do drop the ball sometimes, and you can't blame them. They don't know. They don't want to lose business either. They don't want to lose money either. But the second thing is I sent out this Michael Kors bag. That was my Michael Kors bag, my first one ever, that I loved, but I decided I really don't use this anymore. I have so many other bags. That was bought probably when I wasn't thrifting, or I bought from outlets, and I sent it out really cheap. And back then it was cheaper. Like now it would probably go for $55. Back then it would have gone for about $100. I think I sold it for $55. But I just needed the money at the time. And they said that they got a poly mailer. They actually sent it back to me because they were asked to, with some kind of booklet in it. I don't remember now. I think it was like a car booklet. I don't know. But with some kind of booklet in it. And that's all they got. And I'm like, yeah, no, that didn't happen. So I wrote to Poshmark. Poshmark had them send it back. And I'm glad that I had them send it back. You know why? Because you could tell that they took the label off and put a different label on, or used a label that they already had and said that it went somewhere else, but this is what it was. And I fought that, and it did take 3 times and either a year or 2 years, I think, to resolve that, but I wasn't letting it go. And Poshmark did the right thing, finally. But like I said, I have no problems with Poshmark and that. Just a few times, and that's okay. And then the last one, what was the last one? Do you remember, Boo Boos? It was recently. No, it was also last year. I can't remember right now, but that's all right. You get the idea. Don't let people say that you sent them something that you didn't send them, or that you sent them something that is not the way it was when you sent it. Now, I'm not saying things can't break on the way, but that's different. It's definitely different. And Poshmark will definitely, if something breaks on the way, they'll either have them send it back or pay both of you. What are you whispering? So that's really it when it comes to scammers and reselling. I also wanted to just talk to you about some other scam baits, because some of you may not know this. A family member of mine recently, this happened to, I'm going to say about 2 months ago, but I watch scam type YouTube videos so that I never get scammed, but never say never, because my poor family member did. And what they do on these scams is they send you an email, and they email you something that's saying that you're whatever. I know that they do Norton, they do all kinds of anti-malware, antivirus. They do it with all kinds of things, because I get things all the time. So be careful when you get something in your email. If it says that here's your invoice or thanks for your order, and you know you didn't order from those places, do not press on anything. Do not click on anything. I open it just to see, but if you go in the email address and you look, you will see that it's just a normal email. It's not from a company. It's not from this person. So be aware of those kind of scams. There are so many going on. If anyone ever asks you to go and buy gift cards, scam. Buy gift cards to pay me back. Scam. Don't listen. If anyone's on the phone with you and they tell you that you sent them too little bit or too much money and you need to go take it out from the bank, don't do it. Western Union, don't do it. Just don't get scammed. If you know more scams that you can talk about down below, or share an experience of yours, we'd be very interested. If you want to come on and talk about it, I'd be happy to talk about it. Yeah, because I think that'll help a lot of people. So let me know if you've been scammed and you want to come on and we'll talk about it. Why not, right? And if you want to come on and talk about anything, I will be happy to interview you. Or if you have questions to ask me, let's do a live. Let's have some fun. If you like videos like this, please give it a like. And also subscribe if you want more videos like that. Again, Marion and Earl, Smiley Thrifter Bird. And We appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow.